What's going on, rockeros and rockers? Christian here from Into Rock. Thank you for tuning in to my channel. Today I actually got to sit down with members of La Piel who just released their new single, Normal, from the forthcoming album. Please check out their music, watch their music video, and let's just dive into the interview. Welcome guys, how you guys doing?
Good, how you doing? Good.
We're doing well. Very happy to see you guys here. It's definitely been a long time since I heard of you guys. You know, what have you guys been up to? Go ahead and introduce yourselves, who you are.
Yo soy Alex, el baterista.
I'm Rudy, I'm the singer.
Cool, man, very cool. So, a couple of days ago, I just started listening to your new single, and it was something very cool, very refreshing. You know, like I said, I have not heard of you guys for a long time. I think last time we saw each other, or that I recall, was just before this pandemic started. Prior to that, I know you guys were absent from the scene. What happened during that time, and what is leading you up to this new comeback?
Lo que pasó antes de que paramos, estábamos en ese proceso en hacer un nuevo disco, pero estábamos escribiendo las canciones. Pero un miembro se fue, el vocalista, y pues teníamos que empezar otra vez. Lo bueno es que él tocaba el bajo, pero él escribía las canciones del nuevo disco y también tenía una voz mejor que él. O sea, ya le estaba haciendo el segundo, entonces nos quedamos, pues hay que seguir. El único problema era, pues no puedo tocar bajo y cantar. Y le digo, pues Gary Lee lo hace, ¿por qué tú no? Entonces, el segundo problema es que el guitarrista de nosotros, el lead guitar, trabaja fuera del país. Entonces, tenemos que buscar otro guitarrista que nos ayudara cuando él no estaba aquí. Y en eso, pues tomó mucho tiempo, porque queríamos tocar y a la misma vez estábamos escribiendo canciones. Entonces tocábamos, pero no mucho, porque él no estaba aquí mucho tiempo. Él venía por unos 2 meses y luego se iba. Por eso la gente no nos miraba mucho. Y luego encontramos otro guitarrista que se llama Natasha. Entonces ella ya es como full time y ella hace las tocadas y nos ha ayudado mucho a seguir, ir al próximo nivel, o sea, ya sacar el disco y ya tocar todos los shows así como un grupo normal.
I have to tell you that last time I saw you guys, Natasha blew me away. I thought she was like a guest coming in, but then I realized that she was your new member of the band. And just like you described, she does take it up a notch. She has given it a whole different sound to what you guys used to sound before. I have to admit though, like, you know, not too long ago, obviously when the CD came out, when the single came out, excuse me, I went back and started listening to the catalog, you know, to your Uno album. And it was pretty cool. I do enjoy it, you know, but I like this new sound that you guys have. Definitely, it's dynamic, a little bit more, it's a little punchy, like, you know, it's, and I think the drums also sound pretty phenomenal. You know,
yo creo que la diferencia que la gente va a escuchar es que, o sea, teníamos un demo, un EP que teníamos y lo grabamos en mi apartamento y era con una batería MIDI. Imagínate teniendo un disco así y luego sacar este nuevo single con mi batería de verdad y un cuarto grande con 20 micrófonos. Vas a escuchar la diferencia. Esa es la diferencia. Ahora todo es acústico, todo es top notch. Pero cuando sacamos el demo, eso era mi idea. Dije, ok, pues tengo mi apartamento, agarramos la batería de electrónica y lo grabamos todo. Hacemos el mix, master, y así es como fue. Y estuvo bien lo que hicimos. Pero ya pasando el tiempo, yo escuchaba la batería y lo odiaba. Dije, no me gusta. No es. Escuchas la diferencia.
Would you say that's one of the difference that is that why you pull out the album from the streaming?
Es una de las razones, sí, claro. Porque no soy igual, o sea, no quiero que la gente escuche un disco que yo grabé en mi apartamento con un MIDI drums y luego escuchar esto.
It's true. I get you, you know, but at the same time,
es parte de la historia, yo entiendo.
I don't know. In my opinion, I think, you know, it should be there, but it's, you know, you guys are the artists. You guys have it's, you know, it's your artwork. But I do appreciate what you guys did, though, in that album. It was cool. I did enjoy it, you know. But
fue algo bonito porque lo hice en mi apartamento. You know, so it's like, oh, y a veces gente no sabía eso.
I never knew that.
Exactly. O sea, la gente me decía, wow, la batería se oye, wow, chingón, no sé dónde lo grabaste. Oh, yeah. En mi apartamento.
What do you guys have at this moment? You know, obviously the new single, but what's ahead?
Let me answer that one. I think ahead is we want to promote this. We promoted the single as best as we could with our ability financially and, you know, with our connections, which is probably the internet is the only connection we have. And I believe that the album is something that I think everyone should hear, or, you know, whoever likes this kind of music that we play. We just want to get it out as far as we can, kind of shoot for the moon and see how far it goes, and hopefully get a few gigs from it. And if we do, then that's great. And if it doesn't go anywhere, at least I know that we put our heart and our souls to the music, to the band, to the songs, and I'll be content with that. You know, it's you got to be super lucky to get anywhere with music. You know, like our idols, but it's not for everyone.
I agree, but at the same time, you know, you definitely have to put in the work. There's a lot of work that goes behind it, right? At this moment, okay, so the single is out now. Things are finally opening up now.
Yes.
Do you have a gig lined up? Any live shows coming up at the moment?
Not at the moment. We definitely do want to play as soon as we can, but it's like going to the gym, you know, for 5-6 years, and then for 2 years you didn't go anywhere. So we kind of got to get back into the rhythm of things. But as the pandemic was happening, we were still working on our album. We were still trying to finish it. So now that we're here, we're finished, everyone's got to get together, start practicing, getting ready to do a show. And when the album comes out, we're going to promote it. We're going to play the dirtiest bar that we can play. And we just want to play it live. One, because we're musicians, we love playing live. And second, we just want to promote the album. So, like I said, we're just going to go out there, and as long as people want us to play, we'll continue playing for them.
Dive bars are always fun to play, man.
Yeah.
Definitely. So, when are we expecting the whole album to be released, and how many songs are in this forthcoming album?
Son 10 canciones.
Yes, 10 songs.
Yes. 10 canciones. Yo creo que en un mes o medio ya tengo la fecha. cuándo va a salir el disco. La única razón porque queríamos ver cómo era la respuesta de este sencillo. Y ya con la respuesta, pues ya todos me están presionando. Ok, ya, sácalo. Pero hay que sacarlo de una manera profesional. No lo puedo nada más sacar así. Es algo que aprendes cuando estás poniendo la música en el streaming. A veces toma un mes o dos para que lo pongan. Entonces no es mi culpa, o sea, no puedo yo nada más ponerlo mañana. Ok, aquí está el disco, aquí está la fecha. Se toma tiempo.
No, and I agree. I think obviously you're getting some pretty good feedback from it, and you know, kudos. And I think this is where the work ethic for the band starts to come in, right? You have to do, so here's now your business card. Mm-hmm. And congratulations on the video you guys made for it. It's really nice also. So now it's not just a song that you have, it's a video. So like you said, you know, the internet is like the only connection. Make it happen, you know, and this is it, you know. So I personally, I look forward to you guys. I look forward to it, to see you guys succeed, because I've seen you guys from the past and I know a little history of you guys, but I look forward to the future for you guys. So definitely keep up, and you know, just work your asses off, you know, to promote this, to brand it. You know, you guys got to do the marketing, and I would suggest, like, you know, yeah, in about a month release the next single and go from there. Yeah. You know, but then again, you know, it's up to you guys and stuff, you know.
I'd actually
en eso estamos de que
I never actually thought about a second single.
En eso estamos de que al sacar el disco, que si vamos a sacar otro video. Él quiere sacar un video.
Ya, dude.
Yo estoy entre no sé. Por eso pero en ese tiempo ya voy a tener la fecha, entonces ya tener la fecha vamos a decidir cuál canción y si vamos a hacer un video. Yo entiendo que los videos es muy buena promoción, pero también me gusta que la gente escuche la canción y tenga su propia opinión.
Well, you know, sometimes like, look, I'm gonna be very straight out. Like, I hate social media, but we all need it. Yeah, and it's just as much as you're saying, like, you know, you may, our short extension span at this moment is like, we want things like this.
Yeah.
And I would agree, like, you know, I definitely agree with him, like, you know, to release another video. It's just gonna,
up the momentum.
Yeah, keep your momentum going. So definitely highly suggest on that, you know. And if you guys ever need help, I don't know, I'll be more than happy to help you guys out, man. Anything else you guys want to talk about this song? Tell me.
La letra, porque mucha gente me ha preguntado de la letra de la canción que se llama Normal.
Well, what have you heard then? Like, because everyone has a different meaning to a different song. Obviously, one thing could mean something to somebody else. But what have you heard? Because you haven't told me, and then I'll tell you what I wrote about.
No, nada más me han dicho que le gusta la letra, que le gusta lo que estás diciendo. Es todo.
That's it?
Yeah.
So I wrote the song a while ago because it took us a long time to record, only because like it takes money to record, and like he was saying, the guitar player would come and go for months at a time. So to me, this song is
I'm sorry to interrupt you. Is that Natasha? That's no, that was the other.
Raul.
His name's Raul.
Okay. His name's Raul. He comes
at the time.
Yeah.
He would be at his job for 6 months at a time. Come back for 2 weeks, and he would want to be with his family, and that's, you know, understandable. So he'd spend like 2 or 3 days with us recording, and then he would leave again, and that's what his job was. So around that time, we had already had this song written and recorded, and to me the song is an anti-depression song. But to me it's a song that pulls you out of a dark area, a dark place, and it throws it value into your own life, you know, and only you could pull yourself out of it. And you hear the lyrics, so you hear the songs, it'll click, and that's what it means to me. it could also mean something different to someone else. Like maybe they just broke up, right? And they feel horrible. Well, the song is about just pick yourself up, man. Life goes on. It's going to be better. You're not a slave to yesterday. You're living for today and for tomorrow. And it could mean that to someone else, but it's a positive message, basically. That's what the song is about. And it's just valuing yourself. You know, it's speaking within.
You know what? I do have to say that that's one of the elements that I did capture on the video. I was mainly focused more on the music when the single came out. So I didn't pay attention to the lyrics. But when I started watching the video, there was a connection because I've been there before. And I think many of us have been there, like, you know, in a dark area, in a dark place in our lifetime, right? And that's what it seemed to me, but I didn't really digress how if that was the thing. And especially when you're singing, there are some moments where you're like, you know, you look happy, but then at the same time angry and a little bit of
Angst.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, so okay, now I fully understand what it really means and stuff, you know. And again, it's a really cool video, man. It's really cool, good song, and I'm just very happy for you guys. Anything you want to add to that?
Pues lo chistoso era que todo lo que dijo cuando él escribió la canción y estábamos grabando y yo, ya, soy bien chido, ya, y ni sabía, o sea, se me fue así, se me fue el avión, like, yo ni le puse atención a la letra, yo nada más me gustaba cómo se escuchaba todo, like, esta es la canción que me gusta para el primer sencillo. Eso es lo chistoso, que ahora él habla y sí, ya lo escucho poco a poco, lo que él dice, pues es cierto.
When I listen to music, and I hope you don't get offended with this, but I never pay attention to the lyrics. I basically just get hooked into the music. Like the music fulfills me. I feel like the energy, like being soulful. And then sometimes I'll have my daughter, oh, do you know what that song is about? No. Oh, it's about, oh. And then I start going looking into the lyrics.
I don't think you're the only one. I'm the same way. If it's got a catchy guitar or a catchy little hook, like a chorus, whatever, that's what I get into. The last thing I think about with a song is what they're saying, is the lyrics. But it's funny because it turns on its head when now you're the one writing and singing the songs. It's like, I want everyone to listen to the message, but everyone's like, oh, I like the guitar. Like, well, did you listen to what I'm saying? No, I didn't. So I get both sides, but no, not at all.
Pero lo chistoso es que también hay letras que él ha escribido o que yo he escuchado que digo, oh, no, esto está horrible, esto no, o sea, de que aquí estoy con mi amor.
No. I know what you're talking about. I know they have it one time and I didn't.
Yeah, no, pero no nada más él, o sea, hay canciones ahí de otros grupos locales donde dices, no. O sea, yo creo que eso es lo que todos se enfocan y es lo que no quería con este nuevo disco.
So these songs, these coming songs, are they going to be...
Son diferentes, cada canción es diferente.
Give us a little bit more about all the songs that are coming out, if you can.
Yeah, no, all songs basically were written by me. I'm the songwriter. I didn't want to be that, it just happened to be that way. We needed an album and I like writing. I like creative writing, so I don't like write stories or poems. I just write. And then if there's something that I can rhyme with and get a catchy tune, then I present it to the guitar player. And then él lo acomoda. And then like, okay, I think we got a song here. And then we work on it. All of these songs to me are extremely personal. Not in a bad way, just like situations that I think it's so common that everyone's going through, you know, heartbreak, childhood nostalgia. These are all themes of the new songs. I just wrote what I knew. I once heard a long time ago that just says when you write music or write anything, write what you know. And I took that to heart. And everything that is in the upcoming album is some part of my life that I just express into words and we put into music, and it's there. And it's funny to say because every singer-songwriter or whatever, from John Mayer to Metallica to Stevie Nicks, everybody. It's just personal experiences that people write about, and if it's got a good tune to it, people will listen. So I understand that, and I just feel like maybe I could be a part of that too. And all these songs, if you can find a connection to it, then perfect. Then that's what it's about. That's the reward. Like, you understand what I'm saying and you apply it to your life. I'm happy for that, you know?
I'm actually looking forward to it. If you have a nostalgic song about childhood, because not too long ago, I mean, I just been, I don't know, maybe because I'm aging now, you know? I've been thinking, like, you know, when I was a kid, and I wonder what it would be like, you know, if I was a kid now with this new technology and everything that's been going on. Grew up in the late 70s, 80s, and I can't compare it. It was so much fun. But I don't know, you know, I'm grateful that I was born in that era. The only thing is that I don't like aging right now. That's the only thing that I don't like. You feel it in your bones, but I mean, with all this technology, is just amazing, you know. So I definitely look forward to that if you have one of those.
I have. It's not too on the nose, but it's on there. It actually, I think that song is a representation of the cover art. It is, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We'll release the cover art.
Tell us about the artwork.
We found a guy on Instagram who does really cool 80s style art, and if you grew up in that era, you're definitely going to recognize it. So we told him, hey, this is kind of what we want, this was our idea, and he was super good at it. We kept in good contact with him, and then he gave us the final art cover, and if you grew up in that era, you're going to appreciate it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You definitely are.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to it, guys. I mean, obviously, you know, Alex, you got a big smile on that, so.
Yeah, o sea, cuando la portada del disco dije, tiene que ser importante, tiene que ser algo
It's a representation.
que lo mires y digas, yeah, esto.
Like we all put a little,
we
all put a little taste.
Sí, todo.
A little taste of our,
Oh yeah.
Is that a hint?
Yeah.
All right. Another question. Now, since we are in a digital era, are you guys going to be releasing this as a CD also, or vinyl, like some of the bands have been doing?
Yeah. I think we're doing a couple. We're gonna do not as many CDs, but I feel we could do it for like friends and families. We could do like an album that they can have. Mostly it's gonna be released digitally, but then again, I have some friends who want a vinyl. So I'm like, okay, we'll get some vinyls too, and you know, have everybody sign it, and there you go.
That's right.
Yeah. So we are planning it, and if that's what if people like this album and they want to do it and they want a vinyl, we'll get vinyls and we'll.
Prior to this pandemic, I did go see a band over at the Troubadour. And to my surprise, they were selling vinyls, and they sold out.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
They sold out.
Yeah.
They sold out. My friend got hers. I don't collect vinyl anymore. I made a huge mistake. All my record collection that I had from the 70s and 80s. You guys don't know. You guys don't want to know.
Vinyl collection, I remember, and it's in Mexico still. Just there.
Yo, el primer vinyl en mi vida y en mi casa que yo escuché, Michael Jackson's Thriller.
Anything Michael Jackson's good.
Obvio ya no lo tengo, pero imagínate si lo tenía.
Yeah. They're really hard to come by.
Mine was The Wall.
Pink Floyd.
Wow.
You know, but
Yeah. So we definitely want to, and shirts. We have shirts from 10 years ago. They were just sitting in a box because we just never sold them. But we plan on doing the whole thing, the whole merchandise, everything, and just like I said, shoot for the moon and see what happens, basically.
Pues muchas gracias por el apoyo a ti, Chris, y pues a todos, toda la gente que nos está apoyando ahorita, los diferentes países, porque lo bueno de digital es que podemos ver de dónde están bajando la canción. Estamos en Argentina, Guatemala, México.
There's one person in Australia.
En Australia.
I don't know how that's
España, San Antonio.
A lot of people from Texas.
Yeah. Nunca hemos tocado en Texas, pero pues también eso, me gustaría ir a diferentes lugares a tocar. Pero muchas gracias a todos que nos están apoyando y les prometo que el disco les va a encantar y se va a oír bien. O sea, no son MIDI drums, No se loop drums. Todo es acústico.
Yeah, we didn't cut corners.
Yeah.
In this album. We didn't play a guitar riff and then just bounce over it. Nah, we actually played like a full album. Every single drum note, every single guitar note, it's played, you know, without loops or anything like that.
Yeah.
So we try to make this album as acoustic as possible. Not acoustic music, just acoustically, like guitars
Sure.
and you know what I mean, stuff like that. We put our heart and our soul into it, and hopefully people like it. And if they don't, well, at least thank you for listening. It's all we can say.
Yep.
But Chris, we want to say thank you to you too. You were the first person to show real interest, and it's really heartwarming, and I really appreciate that.
No, thank you guys, man. Like, you know, thank you guys for coming down here, and I, you know, definitely have my support, and I'll promote it. You know, I'll definitely be promoting it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Cool.
Awesome.
Man.